Hey there, everybody. You are looking at Professor Joe Chaikin, the co-founder of FitEDU. He is the brains behind the operation. Here he is doing kettlebell snatches. Let's play them real quick for everybody so we can get a look at his technique. And it's pretty decent. He gets his hands ready, gets a little waggle going. Joe's got a nice waggle when he leads into kettlebell exercises. But one thing I want to call everybody's attention to today is the overhead position. If you look at the elbow, all right, some stuff's happening that I don't quite like. It's a little soft, okay? He gets up overhead, and the weight of that kettlebell kind of pushes it down. And I think what he's doing with that elbow bend is pushing that kettlebell up to flip it back down. Joe, I know Joe's been working kettlebell snatches for a long time. It's not an easy exercise for him, and it's not an easy exercise for everybody. It can be very difficult. That turnover at the top and then hitting the right positions can be tricky, so you don't bang your wrists so much. On the way down, the turning of the kettlebell in your hand can really beat up your palm if you're not ready for it. So I think when I look at Joe's kettlebell snatch here, and I'll page through it, all of it's fine. I'm okay with all of it, except when we get to the top, and when that kettlebell comes to a resting position, like right now it looks like it's going to be locked out, but what you'll start to see is that it starts to compress his elbow a little bit in the locked out position. That's just the weight of the kettlebell coming back down on him after he finishes the rep. Now he's going to use that elbow bend, and it's coming down even more, right? Everybody's eyes should be focused up here, so you can see what I'm talking about. See if I can get my neat little device here to work. There we go. We'll make that even smaller. Let's try again. All right, everybody's eyes should be right here fixed on the elbow. And it pops back up, and then we go down for the next rep. Okay, good. Finish. I'd like to see the elbow stay in this position. Locked out, straight, nice and tight, control, but instead the kettlebell comes down and causes the elbow to bend. All right, it's not a nice rigid position. All right, so what I would tell Joe to do is really work on that lockout, maybe lighten the load a little bit, do some one-arm carries. That might help. I know Joe had some shoulder problems in the past, so it might be one of the reasons he has difficulty in this position. I also want to do a series of videos to talk about dismounting from the snatch. Once you've got it up there, how do you get it back down? I think there's a couple ways to do it. I'm not a huge fan of Joe's method here where he pops it up using that bent elbow. I think it's slow. I don't think it's fast. I like kettlebell snatches for lots of reps personally. If you're doing that every time, it's just going to slow things down. It's not as efficient. So I think there's a better way to dismount from the top of a kettlebell snatch, and I hope to show that to you in the next couple videos here. So keep your eyes peeled. Remember, we got kettlebell level 2 coming up in a couple months. It will be the launching of this course, the first time that it was ever put on. If you're interested, go to fit-edu.com. Check us out. Sign up for the course. There's good sales going on right now, so make sure you get into it. All right, that's it for now. Let's finish out with Joe, crushing some snatches. Minus the soft elbow. All right, get prepared, get ready. Level 2 coming.